Hey guys, Giselle here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today's video is being shot on my iPhone, so I apologize about any quality, how close I am, all that stuff. I just realized today that my camera is pretty much broken or something, so I have to go get it fixed. So anyway, today's video is just a get ready with me. I'm just going to be doing my hair, getting ready today. I am filming, it is Valentine's Day, so I'm going to be getting ready for the day and, you know, the evening with my beloved partner. So yeah, I just figured I'd do a get ready with me and kind of talk about a couple of new things that have been popping up and just update you guys and talk to you guys. So yeah, feel free to play this video while you're doing something else because you don't really have to look at me. So yeah, here we go. Alrighty, so let's get into hair products. If you have been watching me for a while, you know that I have been pretty much using Diva Curl products. I wouldn't say exclusively because I wasn't using their styling products, but I was using like the whole line to wash, detangle, and all that great stuff. But if you don't know, if you have been off of social media or you don't follow that kind of crowd, Diva Curl has been in a lot of controversy, like on the news and stuff. Basically, there are many reports and just people that are reporting that Diva Curl has led their hair to hair loss, hair thinning, breakage of hair, changing in the actual like structure of the hair as far as their cuticle, just really damaging reports and evidence, honestly, because if you look at pictures of the people that have suffered through this, you can definitely tell that there is something wrong, that something changed and something happened. So this just recently started popping up in like mainstream media, I would say. Like now there's like news stories on it and there's blog writing about it, and like people I know on my Twitter feed are talking about it. But I actually knew about this for a little bit longer than most, I would say. And this all started with the Curl Ninja, which if you have seen some of my videos, I have already talked about her, and like I've talked about her, how I follow her, how I think she's a great hairstylist, she's a great educator and all this stuff. So this started with her. She was having clients coming in with damaged hair. She couldn't figure out why, and then it happened to her, and she was a Diva Curl advocate. So this all started with her. She like I said, she's really passionate. She was contacting Diva Curl, trying to get them to admit or figure out what was wrong, or just admit that there was a problem. She has talked to like them on the phone. She's done research. She wrote a book. She came out with a book. So definitely props to Stephanie. She is in Orlando actually. So for all my Orlando friends, I definitely recommend going to her because she's a great, not only like a great hairstylist, but just a great, like she's a really cool person. And I've had the pleasure of like working with her, quote unquote, like we collabed on some infographics and stuff. So she's really cool people. But yeah, this all started with her. And I will say that like when, you know, she was posting her videos about it and all this stuff, I was one of those, like, I hadn't had any issues with Diva Curl, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna keep using my products. I was one of those like, well, I haven't had any problems, so I don't need to really change or switch up the thing. But after a while, now it's becoming like more big news and things like that. So not that I've noticed a change in my hair, but since cutting my hair, it has grown, obviously. I cut my hair in December, and just how it's grown out, it's not really where I want it to be as far as just how it feels and things like that. So I don't want to say that it's because of the Diva Curl stuff, but I'm not going to say that it's not either. So I decided to take precautionary measures before I'm not experiencing hair loss. Before any of that like dramatic stuff happens to me, I decided, okay, let me stop, switch over to something else. And you know, that way I can get in front of it before it really starts. So yeah, so right now I am using Sense Organics. I decided to go ahead and purchase it for myself. So yeah, this isn't a review. This is actually my first wash day with it. Lacey actually tried stuff out last week when she washed her hair, and she really enjoyed the products. So she was really happy, and I was concerned about how they would work on her hair because her hair is more of a 4 curl pattern. So I wanted to make sure that it worked on both of our hairs. So then we could like completely switch over the both of us, and we can get rid of the rest of the products that we have here. So this is what I'm currently using in my hair is Sense Organics. I'll probably give you guys like a more in-depth review once I have been using it for at least a month or something, because that's when you can really tell that there's a change happening in your hair, not after a first wash. So I can't give any type of review, and that's where like this whole influencer thing, it's like we use something once and it's like, okay, let me tell you my opinion. It's like, no, things like hair products, like it's a chemical thing that's happening in your hair, so you can't really give a review on a shampoo and conditioner on how it affects your hair until you've been using it consistently for an extended amount of time. So that is where I'm at as far as when I give reviews. And I feel really bad for those people that have experienced like a really major change in their hair, because it sucks. You know, your hair is your security blanket for most. Some people don't care. Some people are fine with chopping it off and starting all over. But most of us, especially us curly girls who are more on the ethnic side of things, where we really value length and things like that, and you know, it takes us years to grow our hair, versus curly girls who, you know, are not as ethnic and have looser curl patterns and things like that. Not saying that they don't have their own struggles, but you know, there's a stigma with black or you know, person of color natural hair as far as what it looks like and things like that, and it's not as nice, and it's, you know, kinky and nappy and stuff like that. So I know for a lot of people, it's like, you know, your hair is everything. Once you get it to a certain shape, a certain length, it's like, you know, this is my crown, and you don't want anything to happen to it. So I feel for people, I really do. It really sucks, and I don't want to be one of those people. So I kind of took matters into my own hands and made my switch before something bad really happens. So I wanted to run an idea past you guys. Well, not run it past you, but just like tell you an idea I'm thinking about for my YouTube channel. Not necessarily a rebrand, but just introducing some different type of content. So if you don't know, I am a graphic and web designer by trade. That is what I went to school for. I got my degree in web design, and that is what my job is. I'm not an influencer full-time, not even part-time. Like, I have an actual job. I freelance on the side and things like that. So I wanted to kind of combine the two worlds of my job and then like my YouTube life thing, and see if you guys would like that. So I do a lot, not that I do a lot, but I do, like, as far as graphic design, I do like logo rebranding and things like that, like logos and brand stuff, things like that. So I was thinking of starting a series on my channel where I like look into and redesign natural hair company logos. It's kind of like merging the two worlds together. So natural hair and the companies that we know and love, or we know and hate, or just we're familiar with, and looking at their logo and their marketing, and you know, taking my, I don't know, just looking at it and taking my little spin on possibly redesigning what I think their logo should be or their marketing should look like and things like that. So that is an idea I had. I got this idea from, I watched Kel Lauren. She is a dope designer out in Cali, and she does this where like she redesigns like different company logos. So like she did a video on like soda brands, she did a video on like thrift stores, she did a video on like pizza companies. So she does like a lot of different stuff. I wanted to focus on natural hair brands because, you know, that is relatable to my channel. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think about that. It's just something different that I kind of wanted to think about doing and like exposing you guys to, and also like it would just benefit me in a sense, like, you know, keep the creative wheels going, because I do get in a rut sometimes because of my job. Like I don't get to be as creative as I want to be with my job, which is why I'm looking for another one. But yeah, you know, it's just an idea, and you know, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. You don't have to share it. But I wanted to kind of merge my two, you know, my two interests into one. So yeah. Okay, anyway, so my hair's done. This is it, finished and styled all the way. I can never tell what the back looks like, so I just hope it looks good. So yeah, I am going to chill for a little bit. Check my work email because I'm working. Clean up and stuff like that, and I will come back later today to, excuse me, to put my face together and, you know, get ready for when Lacey comes home from work, because that's when Valentine's Day starts. So yeah, I will see y'all later sometime. Okay, hopefully I am in frame. Hey y'all, so it is a couple hours later. Everything is breaking on me. Like first I told y'all my camera broke, and now the stand that I am holding my phone with is basically broken, and I MacGyvered it, and I don't know how long it's gonna last me. So let's get into this. So I'm gonna do my makeup for stay hydrated, kids. I'm gonna do my makeup for the night. It is currently 3:18, but I want to be done before Lacey comes home from work, and then I have to order dinner for us. I'm gonna order her these tacos from down the street, and for Valentine's Day they put them in a heart-shaped box. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. So yeah, so before I start, I want to address the elephant in the room, and by elephant I mean this. Look at it. Look at it. Can you see it? But can you see though? Can you see? Can you see? Yes, you can see. Okay. So yes, I am a fiance. Lacey is my fiance. If you're new here, Valencia Lacey. She is my partner. We live together, and she is now my fiance. So yeah, we got engaged. So that is out there now. That is out there in the world. Even though it's already out there, but now it's out there in the YouTube world if you didn't know. So, because you guys are gonna see my ring now, so then you're gonna ask questions. So yeah, we're engaged, I'm engaged. I'm actually going to take it off right now because I'm going to do my makeup, and I don't want to get makeup in it, so I'm going to put it right here. Alrighty. So, yes, Lacey proposed to me on the 25th of January. And that's that on that. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the story. No, I mean, if you follow me on Instagram or any social media, like you already know, and you've seen the pictures, you've seen the video. So Yeah, she proposed to me. I had absolutely no idea. I swear to God, I did not. I did know that she was gonna propose like this year. I had a feeling. We had been ring shopping together all of 2019. We're very like open communication in that sense. We're not one, well, she's not one for surprises. Like, she wants to know exactly what you want for anything. Birthdays, Christmas, she's not one to guess. So she's always gonna ask like, what do you want for this? What do you want for this? So ring shopping, you know, was like, what do you like? You know, let's go look at stuff together. It's really hard picking a ring. Like, it really is hard. I had the hardest time figuring out what I wanted, what I liked, because everything looked beautiful. Everything looked pretty. Like, it's shiny. Yeah, I like it. So yeah, I had a hard time like narrowing down what it is that I wanted and things like that. But we were able to do that. So yeah, we did that pretty much throughout the year, even some of 2018, I feel like too. So yeah, she proposed. She completely caught me off guard. We were having a date night with a couple of friends of ours, and I just thought it was a nice date night, you know, just people hanging out. It was like a triple date night. It was real cute, but they were all in on it, and you guys are all liars, and I will continue to call everybody that was involved in this a liar, because nobody like tipped me off or told me, which honestly is like really, really good. Like, I trust all of y'all to keep like so many secrets. So that is crazy that I did not get tipped off. I did not have a feeling. It's like when Lacey was like, Lacey's not a planner. Like, she's not a planner at all. When we go on vacations, I am the one to like plan itineraries and outfits and activities and stuff like that. That's just not her personality. She's a go with the flow or spontaneous type of person. So for her to plan something like this, like, it took a lot for her to do this, and I'm just so proud of her that she was able to do this and put it together so beautifully. Obviously with help. She did not do this by herself. I acknowledge everybody that helped, because you guys, you know, made it what it was. But it's just crazy because that's not who she is. So you know, like, she would be planning things, and like she would like be on her computer for watching TV, and I would be like, oh, like, what are you doing? She was like secret stuff. And like it got to a point where like, okay, I have a feeling like she's planning something, like this is happening within the next year. Let me not ruin this for myself by like snooping around and like trying to figure out stuff. So like it got to a point where I was like, let me just let her do her thing. Let me not ruin this for myself, because you know, you never want to be that nosy or that like you have to know everything to a point where like you could possibly ruin a potential surprise for yourself. So yeah, I did not let myself ruin the surprise, and I'm so happy that I did it because it was very beautiful. She proposed at a nearby museum, well, like old factory warehouse place that turned into a museum, and like an art gallery. I would say it's just a creative space overall, so it's really cool. And she rented out a room, and she did the whole rose petals on the floor and little candlelight and light streaming, and there was a projector projecting videos of us on the back, and she had these easels of pictures of us. Like, it was like a little art gallery, and I just loved it so much. It was so good. And yeah, that is a shortened version of my proposal story. It was a beautiful night. She did a wonderful, amazing, beautiful job on the ring. I absolutely love it. It is popping. I'm always scared when I wear it, because like, you never notice how many things you do with your hands until you're wearing something that is like really valuable, like a ring. You know, you bump your hands on stuff all the time. So now I'm like, oh my God, like my baby. So I try not to wear it a lot in the house.
because, you know, you're walking around and doing stuff and cleaning. So I try not to wear it in the house because I just love it so much. So yeah, that's the proposal story. Like I said, if you follow me on social media, you've seen pictures and videos. If not, you can go there and it's all there for you to look at and get emotional about, or just, you know, just be happy for us. But yeah, so I guess, I don't know, I guess y'all want to talk about wedding stuff, right? So I have been trying, and as much as Lacey says I haven't, I have honestly been trying to not overwhelm myself with the whole wedding stuff. You know, I have been trying. I want to enjoy it. I want to not be stressed out. I want to just have fun with planning the whole thing. But knowing me and the type of person that I am, and if you know me, then you already know, you know, it's been kind of hard because, yeah, I do think about it. It's something that I've thought about for a long time. Well, not a long time. I mean, I've never been, I don't know. I don't think I've ever been one of those like dreaming about my wedding since I've been a little girl. Like thinking about it, I don't think I ever was like that. And am I broken? Like, are you like that too? I don't know. I never really dreamed about it, or maybe I did and I just don't remember. So yeah, just like thinking about what we want to do, and like our ideas together is just really interesting. I mean, it's interesting to like, you know, you guys talk about ideas and it's like, well, I don't like this or I don't like this. Well, like how can we fuse the two together to make it something we both want? So it's just like interesting, the whole process of going through that with somebody. Everything needs to be executed in a certain amount of time, which I guess that's why like I'm stressed, and also just like things like with my family and things like that, just, I mean, you know, get me emotional or stressed out or whatever, because there are like certain realities that I have to deal with when it comes to something like this, like a marriage, or like a joining together of families. You know, there are, I mean, it happens, like I guess it's a normal thing when, you know, not everybody gets along, or maybe some people that don't like some people, or whatever the case may be. So it's just something that sucks. That is my reality on my end. So, and it's something that I am working on, just being able to get through and stuff like that. So yeah, that's something that, you know, I have to think about with something like this, like a wedding or something like that, and how to handle that certain type of thing. But yeah, so overall, it's been cool. It's been okay. We've been kind of like early, as far as like everybody tells us like, oh, like you guys are like really early in the wedding planning process. So everybody's telling me to like chill out and relax. Just all of the planning that needs to take place to do what we want to do. I don't know if any of that content will be on here because, like I said previously, I have been keeping like my personal life kind of off of YouTube because that's just not the type of people we are, and things like that. But we'll see. Also, there might not be a lot of like wedding related stuff to even do if we do decide to do something that is like not here in the States. It's like, well, there's only so much I can show y'all until we get there, right? So yeah, thank you for all the love. If you do follow us on Instagram and stuff like that, and you have congratulated us, or Facebook, thank you so much for all of the love. I really, really, really appreciate it. You know, you guys don't know what it means to me to have, you know, positive energy for me and my relationship coming from, you know, people. Cause like I said, like I have certain things that I have to go through on my side of my family. So it's nice when there's a positive, or people are genuinely happy for us or love us and stuff like that. Like, I really appreciate that. So shout out to y'all. You know who you are. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what to put on my lids. I've just been mixing colors. I'm using this palette, which is not Femme. It's called Femme Rosa, but it's a collaboration with Carucci and ColourPop. And then I'm using this palette, which is the Jackie Aina palette with Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm trying to figure out, I've just been mixing like the pinks and the purples and the stuff from both palettes. So like I said, none of this is not a tutorial. This is just me talking about my life. So yeah, I don't know if I have any more updates. Like, honestly, the whole engagement thing, I mean, that's the newest thing. That's the most exciting thing going on in my life. Would y'all believe me if I told y'all I have had this Cover FX mini size translucent powder for like 2 years? Them small sizes, y'all. They be lasting, okay? They be lasting. All right, so if y'all don't know a little trick for helping your makeup really settle in, so I spray my setting spray twice. I spray it after I put my powder on, and then once I'm done, obviously, with the final look. So right now, I just finished putting my powder on, so I'm gonna spray my spray, and then I'm going to press it in with my beauty blender. Okay, so here we go, and I'm going to use the butt end of it and just press it in. So, and I just do this to ensure that I don't have any transfer and that, you know, it just stays in place throughout the whole night.
But if you tell me no, then I guess I heard it before. No quiero irme, pero estar aquí si no me quieres from the road eventually. Tell me the road, things just let me on to bruising. I know the things we do when we see your hands reducing.
All right, guys, so here is the finished look. I decided to not do lashes just because, like, we're not doing much tonight. Like, we're about to go play games and stuff, and I want to give you like an Alyssa Ashley moment. Like, she doesn't wear lashes usually, so yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, I hope you like this type of video. I just wanted to do something and actually put something out there, even though it wasn't like educational, like I wasn't showing you how to do anything, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. So yeah, full review on Inner Sense is going to be coming in a couple weeks once I start using it and stuff like that. Wedding type content, I don't know, but we'll see. Graphic design and natural hair type content might be coming, and couple related content might be coming, but don't quote me on that because Lacey, I mean, all that stuff is kind of whack, so we want to kind of like do our own thing. So yeah, that is it. My phone is dead, basically. It's charging right now, so I have to go. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
We lit. Yeah.